Right, just give me 1 second here, chat. I just want to check a couple of things. Yep, we're up and running there, that's cool. Right, let's get this set up here, just want to post that
I
in
will
there.
hope you enjoy.
Yep, so that's done there. Just going to pin that message to the top. Right, okay then. Few people on. Let's just check. Are we unmuted there? Yep. Right, we're good there. Hope it's not about to go night time, because that's not a great start if it is. But we'll see anyway. So this is completely new to me. I've never actually done a run like this. I am playing on a community server. This is Dayz, which is a excuse me, open world, if you will, survival game. PvE/PvP. You do have zombies to fight and obviously players. But this isn't an official server. This is a community server. So excuse me. I don't know what's going to happen on here. There is a few people online. We'll have to see how we go. We'll probably die, you know, a few times, but whatever. That's why we're just going to try and explore a little bit. Thought we'd change things up a little bit. Normally do Conan. We're not done with Conan. Obviously we are still playing and will still be playing. We're just having a bit of a change up this week. Just for something a little bit different, just so we don't burn out. That's handy. It's not ideal, but it's handy. So at least we've got something for the zombies now. What else did I want to check in here? Doesn't appear to be anything in here. Nope. Right. That's where I want to kind of head. Is across this way a little bit. Sorry, chat, got a right tickle tonight for some reason. Throat's been a bit dry all day. I don't think we really need that. What have we got here? Yeah, okay, we'll keep hold of it. It's not suppressed, so it's not ideal. We don't want to be shooting straight away, because obviously that's just going to attract all the zombies. But handy that we found it though. What else have we got? Working gloves. A decent start there. We've got a hat for our head, we've got a weapon. Well, I say a weapon. A kind of weapon, a bit of defense. Then down the bottom right there you've got your health, which is the apple symbol, and then the first one is your drink. So actually we're just going to munch our apple now. I think if I eat that, that should go up. Yeah, then we've got temperature, blood and health, I do believe. So now this little place here is a police guardhouse, I believe. We'll have quick scout around in here. Nope. Doesn't seem to be anything in here. Oh wait, what's that? Ah, that's handy. Scorpion. No mag in it though. I'll keep hold of it. It's a bit of a pea shooter, but it kind of gets us going. So I believe we have to watch out for zombies, because there are quite a few knocking around. Hear a chicken as well, actually.
Hello there, hunting quaving.
Hello. Nice to see you. How are you? You good? Shut up, chicken. Right, we need a lot more better loot than this. What's that? Skate helmet. No, I'm gonna keep my baseball cap that I've got at the moment. But what I want to try and do is head for the fire station.
Good thumbs up.
That's good. Good to know, my friend. Nice to see you. Hope you're feeling better. I know you've not been well, have you, just recently? Just trying to get my bearings here a minute. Have I gone past the fire station? Oh. Can you open this one? No. Nope. Come on. That wasn't too bad. He's not got anything of any interest though. So, I'm just trying to remember here.
Yeah, definitely a lot better.
Oh, that's good. Good, good. No doubt when I finish today we'll have a catch up to see how you're doing. I'm sure this is Berezino. I'm trying to find the fire station. Which I thought was the other way. Oh, which I could be wrong. Right. That's the road. I'm getting lost already here. Right, we need to be back here somewhere. Let's quickly check in here. Gonna need to get to the well soon as well. And drink. Some shoes. Another helmet. No. Nothing of any use there. Yeah, this is the main road. I think where I should have gone, that is actually this way where I was going in the first place. I think it's to the left. Can't also remember. Oh. Come on then. Come on. What are you waiting for? Ow. Luckily we didn't get a bleed. Did you drop anything? Nope. I don't think there's much that spawns in there. Just in case they decide to come out, we'll shut them in. Let's have a look. What spawns on these?
Dayz.
Julius, nice to see you. How you doing? Not been going long, we've just made a start, so you haven't missed much. Ah. Come on then. Oh, you little beggar. Get down. No. Nothing on you. So we'll carry on. Oh. Here, another one. Bah. Bah. Yeah. Come on then. Ah, if you don't bother, I'm not wasting my time with you. See you later. Right. Maybe we should actually try and creep a little bit.
So you decided to try this game, huh?
Yep. I've actually been playing it sort of off stream a little bit recently. Difference is the server I've been playing is actually a PvE server, so it means there's no PvP. This is another community server I'm playing on now, but this is a normal server, so potentially if we run into somebody, if they've got better loot, they are potentially going to shoot, so we just need to be prepared for that. Hopefully people might be friendly, you know. I do have the voice chat there, so I can try and speak to people. Hopefully they can see me, they won't be too shooty, but we just don't know. You just can't take that chance, you know, you just got to be careful. Yeah, I just thought I'd change it up a little bit for a change. Oh, that's not good, I need to go that way, that's 2 zombies. Don't fancy trying to take on 2 of them. How's your week been, Julius? You had a good week? Having a good weekend so far? Weather not too bad where you are, I hope? Ooh.
Wish the weather was a bit worse, TBH.
Really? Alright. I mean, it's not cold though still, is it? Even though it's windy and it's...
Some rain.
Well, that's true. We do need the rain, don't we? We've not had the rain for a long time. We do need it, you're quite right. Some of these containers, when it says this, apparently you can open them. Well, it doesn't look like you can open that one. Right, this is our fire station. This is where I wanted to go. I believe the well, if I remember correctly, is down the road that way. So we're going to have to go and look for a well in a minute.
It should rain a lot, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. What the heck is that? Sawn-off shotgun. I mean, this is a community server, so the weapons are slightly different on here. Do we keep it? Nah. Not gonna bother. And we've got a rifle at the minute that's not great, but it's better than nothing. Server's not mega busy, there are 1 or 2 people on. I think about half a dozen total. So it's not so bad at the minute. What ideally I'd like...
single player?
Technically not single player as such. The only way you could sort of get what we would class as single player would be if you rented a server off them. And like you played yourself and it was just you. Just bear with me. Right, this is medium insulation. Where's our hat that we're wearing? That's bad insulation, so yeah, we're going to swap for the helmet. Going to keep us a bit warmer at least. What I'm looking in here for is a firefighter axe, if there's one in here. Knowing my luck. We want those as well. Firefighter pants, they are worn, however that is okay. Because they will actually keep us.
Lo, and I thought Conan had ugly armor.
Yeah. You can dress yourself up as a fireman in this if you wanted to. Obviously the
I wish we had more snow TBS, but that probably would kill me, Lo.
oh gosh, no, we don't want snow. Yeah, I'm just getting the firefighter stuff because essentially this is actually pretty good in the rain, and it's what it said was medium insulation, so that's going to keep me a bit warmer. Even though luckily it's not too cold on this server, that should keep me a bit warmer, hopefully. Yeah, it can be, can't it? Yeah. But yeah, I want to try and get. I probably will get shot at some point because I'm not very good at PvP, if I'm being honest. But you know, I thought, hey ho, we'll give it a try. See how we get on. See how long we survive for. Come on. Get stamina to jump out of the window. Do we have anything else up here? No, doesn't look like it. No. So we'll go back in.
Not
Yeah.
Eastern Europe, Lo.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, where I am in the UK, I suppose we have to be very thankful that we don't get the weather any more severe than we already have it, because it can be quite severe if it wants to be. But we don't get it as bad as some countries, I suppose. They get it a lot worse, don't they? A lot worse than what we do. How is there not one fire axe? This is very unusual. I mean, I don't know how the server admins have got the server set up. They might have the loot reduced or increased or what, I'm not sure. It doesn't actually say in the description, but I just thought this one will do, because I'm guessing it's a UK server by the name, so, and for obvious reasons I don't want to give away the name just yet, just in case there happens to be anybody on console that decides to you know, jump on as well. Pants again. It's a jacket we needed. Oh, don't look like we're getting anything else this time, or a firefighter axe, so fair enough, we'll move on. But at least we've got the trousers, that's a start. There are some garages opposite actually. We could probably check these. Quickly while we're here, we do have to watch out for the firefighter zombies that could be knocking around.
Now you are just scavenging. Apparently we might get winter come sooner in the UK.
Oh gosh, yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much a, I want to say, zombie apocalypse version of Conan, if you will, Julius. It's kind of like, the idea is you need to survive. As you can see at the bottom right there, those symbols, that's my, so thirst, hunger, and then temperature, blood and health. And you want to keep eating and drinking, so you need to find food as much as you can. Plenty of drinks, keep yourself hydrated, because obviously if they turn to red and you start getting hungry, you can be in trouble. So you've got to keep eating and drinking, and obviously keep yourself alive, but also survive against other players.
I recommend here Lo.
Yeah, you can actually find beer on here if you're lucky. But yeah, you've got to be really, really careful because it's an open world game, as we call it, in the sense that you play how you want to play. You know, if you've got good gear and you want to hold somebody up, hold somebody up. You know, if you want to be a bandit, hold them up and be a bandit and rob them and take their loot off them. If you want to be a nice guy and team up with somebody, because you do have a VoIP as they call it, it's like game chat where you can open your voice chat and speak to people, so if you want to be nice and meet a randomer in game and team up with them and have an adventure, then yeah, you can do that. Or you can just play the game the way you want to play it. You can build a base to a degree, but you probably know. Right, that's handy. There's no probably real reason for a base as such, but things like that, as you can see, we were just talking about beer and stuff. Mad Monk, that is a beer essentially. That's going to get our temperature up slightly, and it's also give us a bit of drink. So that was a nice handy find. I don't know why, but as I'm going out I always like to close doors.
I will probably the opposite of nice guy knowing me low.
No worries, no worries. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Nice of you to pop in and say hi. Rangefinder, we'll take it. We might not need it yet, but we'll take it for the minute because we never know.
You on an official server?
No, this is a community server, as they call it. So it's owned by somebody privately. I say privately, anybody can join it, but it's a community server. So it's possibly slightly different to vanilla. Oh yeah, and you can get a bleed as well. If the zombies cut you, you can also bleed, so you want to watch out for that. Some of these containers you can open. Right, this building here is a medical, so you always want to check the vehicles nearby as well, because they can also have loot on them. So what we'll do, right, well, it's a jacket we need, isn't it? Those are pants again. So paramedic pants, you can get all sorts, to be honest. Do I have a knife yet? Steak knife, yeah. So if I put my knife in my hand, as you can see there, I can hold R2. And because I don't want to keep those as clothing, if I do that, if you've got a knife, you can cut them into rags. Obviously it will take down the durability of my knife, so it's not going to last as long. But you'll need rags if you run out of bandage to be able to heal from when you get hurt, so ideally we want bandages rather than rags really, but if rags are all you can get, you want to just get whatever you can. Oh, that's handy. A hip first aid kit, so we'll pop that on. That should have all sorts of, oh there we go, say all sorts of bits and pieces. It's got some vitamins in there. That's actually good if we end up with a cold. That will actually be helpful if we get a cold. What's IV starter kit. So if we need to do our blood, we can do that. We'll put that in our medical for the minute.
Only thing I need in this game is a minigun low.
Epinephrine, that's also handy if we need to run away quickly. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, there aren't miniguns. I mean, you can get all sorts of different rifles, like sniper type rifles and ARs. So the M4, M16. So it's like the AK kind of thing, what they're called KA in this game. They've got slightly different names to official. Come on. I should be using that knife on that guy really, Well, I'm trying to keep my knife for coding, that's handy. If I need to obviously heal or anything, I want to not heal. Trying to keep my knife for opening a tin of food if we get any food, because obviously if you use a knife that will allow you to open a tin of food better, or a tin opener. You can open food easier, cans of food easier. I don't know how to change my character like that now. And you can get more food out of the tin, whereas if you just
get the job done too, grinning face with sweat.
Oh yeah, certainly will. Yeah, if you open food with a can opener or a what am I doing here? No, that's to
You
go
can
for.
get a can with 3 you dropped your bat. Can you customize character like in Conan, or are they pre-made?
Characters are all pre-made, but you can choose different character models. There are a few different character models to choose from. Male and female, obviously, all different sort of ages and appearances, which is kind of cool. Just trying to figure out why I've got myself and my character looking that way. Can't remember how you change your. I've changed my view around somehow. Right. We can also, I think this is one. You can play where it's random as well, so you'll get either a male or a female, totally at random. Or you can, if you want to play on like community servers, you can create a custom character.
You lost your bat.
Oh yeah. What did I do with that? Did I drop it somewhere? Where did I drop it now? Where was I? This is the trouble, I don't remember where I was now. It's not easy to play this game and talk to a chat at the same time. Excuse me, never mind, we'll use our fists, we'll be okay. We'll manage. You can still punch just as good if you hold L2. Triangle to heavy attack, R2 to regular punch. Not as easy as having a bat, but another knife would be great. If we've got another knife we can use that. Just trying to get my bearings here now. So that's the fire station. Yeah, we need to go this way. As you can see, food and hunger is going down now, so we need to find some more food soon. We're not too cold, which is good, because of the gear that we're wearing. Actually, let me just check this shop, because you never know. Oh, there we go, kitchen knife. Perfect. Said we could do with another knife, didn't we? So what we'll do now, we'll keep that one for zombie killing. Apparently knives are the best thing for zombies. Will I just drop that again? No. So we'll... Yeah. They do aggro quite easy if you're not careful, if you're making a lot of noise, so do be mindful of that. And if you end up with a lot of zombies on you, you're going to be in trouble. So you want to be very, very careful, because they can mess you up really good, really quick. What's that? Aviator sunglasses, we'll pop those on. Those will help our view with the sun a little bit when it gets a bit bright in the sun. Conditions that plum. Badly damaged, we should be okay. Says it's badly damaged, hopefully we won't get ill from it. Yeah, I mean, I know you wouldn't eat a badly damaged plum in real life, would you? But, you know. That's a nice pristine one, so we can eat that as well. We need a backpack, really. And a better top, because I need a bit more carrying space, because I am literally limited at the minute on our space for carrying stuff. I can't really carry anything at the minute, because we've only got the slots that we've got here.
Oh no. Plums are laxative.
Yeah, true. True. What was that? Don't know why I'm carrying that scrub hat. I don't need that. Yeah, I suppose they are. I'll check this tree. There are lots of other trees that you can get apples from as well. Oh. Come on then. Ow. Took a bit to get him then, but we got him. So you got anything useful? Nope. Alright, so we want to come up to the well. And if you hold square...
I will head off now. I need to finish off Tomb Raider. I will talk to you later. Good luck, lol.
Yeah, no worries, Beast Slayer. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy Tomb Raider. It's one of my favourite games as well. But yeah, we could literally just keep hold of this now, and you can see our thirst going up, hunger's going down again, so food is definitely an issue. So what we need to try and do is loot some houses, and probably this particular city. This is one of the main cities I think I'm in at the moment. It's called Berezino. Probably not the best area. No, I should be mindful here, because even though I'm just sat here drinking away at the well, a player could just turn up and shoot me, so I need to be careful. Let me just see, can I... Oh, that's a hit. I literally cannot remember how you change your character's aiming angle again. So what we're going to do now, keep our knife in our hand just in case. I'm going to head over here, just check this tree quickly. Also, you spawn on the coast normally. Oh yeah, come on then. Yeah, if you use your heavy attack first, you can knock them back away from you, which is pretty helpful. I think these are fruit trees. Let's just check in here. Well, I thought they were, but... Oh yes, they are. Let's just get rid of you. Ow. Really, I should try and dodge a little bit more when they're trying to hit me, but I'm not too worried, because we can survive them pretty good. Just gotta watch your inventory space, because once that fills out, that one's just damaged, so we'll watch that one as well. So yeah, like I said, I just thought we'd change things up today a little bit with a bit of Dayz. Something a little bit different.
Go in first person, aim and L1 or R1 to change.
Oh, right, thank you. So, first person. There we go, thank you. Thanks, William. I don't know why, but I prefer my character being on that side. It feels a bit weird the other way. Very much appreciated. yeah, I think what I'm going to do is try and get back to the road and then try and head down the map a little bit. Sort of down south, I'm thinking. And if we stick to the coast, there's a lot of boats down the coast that you can loot that have a chance to have kind of food or a bit of something on them. Like can of food or a can of drink or something. And even a dry bag, which is a big, obviously, backpack. Could do with that ideally. Because we're not going to get very far with very little carrying space. If you hear me talk to somebody in game, you'll know when I'm talking to them, obviously, because I use one of my arrow keys. So you'll know by my tone if I'm speaking to somebody. Obviously, I should hopefully be able to still interact with them, even though we've got the stream going. Should be able to use my left arrow and still speak to them, because we are likely to run into somebody. I mean, the server's quite quiet at the moment, so possibly not. If everybody else is inland, but I mean, I'm pretty new to it. I'm not very familiar with all the inner towns just yet, so I don't want to go too crazy too soon and get lost or not know where I'm going. But I know that if we head this way, there's a couple of little, what I call miniature towns, and then there's a bigger city further down south again as well that'll have plenty of houses and things to loot for food, etc. So we'll do that. Potentially not going to run into anybody down here unless they're a new spawn. But I would like a dry bag though. That's helpful. Just don't have the inventory space for carrying all this stuff. Do we have a mag for our gun yet? Let's swap those over. Yeah, that has a mag. I don't think that does it? No, Scorpion doesn't have a mag yet. So I'm going to ditch the Scorpion for now. There's no doubt we'll eventually find a mag or a backpack eventually. I've got a rifle as well, shotgun that's not got any bullets yet, but hey ho. See how we go. And you've also got to watch with this, with your clothing as well, because as zombies hit you, they will damage your clothing, and it will go from pristine down to worn, down to damaged, and then badly damaged, and then eventually ruined. Fishing hook, we'll keep that, because I might have to do some fishing if I can figure that out. But hopefully we won't have to do any fishing, because we should be able to get enough fruit and stuff. And the fruit isn't great unless you cook it. Like if you put it in a fire and cook it first, it'll give you a few more calories. And the more you sprint, obviously the more you're going to use up, so you're going to end up food and hunger dropping constantly, like it is. But we're okay for a little while. You can actually survive apparently for quite a while, even if you go to red hunger. So hopefully we don't come to that, but if we do, we'll just, we'll start again. Probably get a different spawn somewhere, so we'll see where we end up. But at the minute there's no in-game map that you can follow. It's pretty much you've got to find your way by a lot of the signs. And excuse me, got a right tickle. The in-game signs are all in Russian, I believe it is. So you do have to kind of translate those if you need to do. Or there are external maps out there that you can get. This map itself is called Chernarus, I believe people call it. People used to say it was Cherno, but it's actually Chernarus apparently. Because Cherno is actually one of the big cities down the very bottom of the map.
Fishing is easy. One long stick and row.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, thanks William. I've played a little bit, but I've not really gone into a lot of the detailed stuff yet, like the fishing, etc. So I'm pretty... Oh, that's handy. There we go. Now we can carry a bit more stuff. Stand up. I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing my crouch button for Conan. Well, at least we can carry a bit more stuff now, so that's helpful. I knew I'd find that after I dropped that scorpion, but we didn't have a bag for it, so... To be honest, we don't really have much at all, so... Never mind. Take it you played Dayz then, William? I'm guessing, or are you just figuring it out? I'm guessing you're a Dayz player, are you? And if you are, what do you play on? Are you console as well, or are you PC? Well, at least we're not getting freezing cold very quick with what we're wearing. Could do with a better jacket now though, than what I do have. Because that's taking a few hits from those zombies. Trying to stick. I could follow the road, but I'm trying to just stick to the beach a little bit because so that I can check these boats on the way up. I know there is a little town coming up that has a what is called civilian barracks.
200 hours on console.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very cool. Yeah, I used to play it a long time ago. Not all the time, but I'd played it for a little while. Used to play with a friend on official servers sometimes, but as I've said on my channel before, with my eyesight not being 100%, I don't really like the PvP side to it. I want to just kind of enjoy the game and explore a bit and just mind my own business kind of thing, but obviously it's going to happen where you're going to get the PvP at times, and I'll have to just try not to be annoyed with it, and just, if I die, I die kind of thing. It's one of them. But I just thought for this run we'll try a little community server just to see how we go. Rather than official, because I know official, I've heard people say official console and PC, you can get hackers and what have you on there, and cheaters that obviously get away with it a lot easier at times because being unofficial, but when you've got your unofficial servers like these, that's community servers, the mods are usually very active on stuff, so hopefully this server has good moderators on it and there isn't too many issues, hopefully, but we never know. But we'll just see how we go. Probably not getting the best out of these, eating them badly damaged, but at least it's keeping us alive. Do you have anything on him? No. Somebody's obviously been through here recently, unless the door spawns like that. Well, that's a handy find. I'll drop that for a minute. Pop that on our back again. Nice that it's got a scope with it as well. And what's pants again? Sewing kit, yeah, we might need that. yeah, that's why I'm a little bit slower with the looting, and have to kind of put things in my hand sometimes to see what they are, with not being able to see them very well, unfortunately. But you know,
Well, at least now you look like a genuine zombie hunter.
yeah,
Nice find.
yeah, wasn't it? I saw that. I ideally don't want to use it. Another one. BK18. Don't think there's anything in it, is there? No, not gonna bother with that. I just dropped the wrong thing, didn't I? You can tell I'm a noob. Look at this. That on there. Go away like that. Big teddy bear. That's no good. No good to us. Right, so that's that little town. There's a zombie here. Come on then. Come on. Yeah, come on then. Oh, what was that? Yep, we need another knife. A couple more zombies. That was a player for a minute. There's a couple of zombies. So those of you that haven't played Dayz before, what do you reckon so far? I'm probably not doing it half as much justice as a lot of big streamers will do that stream this on Twitch all the time, but what can I do? I can only try. I'm just playing the game for a bit of fun and sharing it with you guys, so just for something different. U70. That is one. What was the other one we kept? That's U70 and that's one as well. Let's just swap those over a minute. Did that have a mag? Yes it did. Take the mag out of that one. Throw that down there. Not the gun. What with the mag? There it is. I believe I've been told a little trick whenever you find a mag is to take the bullets out first. I'm taking them out of that one, aren't I? What am I doing? Take those out of that. Put that one away.
If it had single player and character customization, I would definitively check it out.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. It's one of them. It's either a game you like or you don't like. It's not for everybody. I don't play it full time, as you know. Conan's the game I play most of the time. But just thought, for something a little bit different, let's give it a try, see how long we survive or how well we survive. I would like to find a suppressor for that. Oh, I keep doing that. I forget to go back to me top thing to put it away like It's not the best zombie killer. It would be nice if I find an MK2. An MK2 would be really nice.
Well, the character customization I come over it, but I am not into multiplayer anymore.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, if it's like I say, it's not for everybody. Like I say, we'll be back to our usual Conan, quite possibly.
That burned me out of it.
We will be back to our normal Conan possibly next week, hopefully. Gonna try and get some more videos done this week. Lots more to come on that still. Obviously we've not given up with it. We're still gonna follow it, still playing it. I know there are one or two people who've kind of given up on it. Don't know why, but obviously if they're not enjoying playing it anymore and not enjoying making the content, then obviously I respect their decision. If they don't feel they can enjoy it, so because they don't enjoy it they can't obviously share the right sort of content anymore, you know, then that's their choice. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I have my frustrations with it, with issues that the game has at the minute, but it is what it is, you know. PC are having some of the same issues as console, and PC are just having some of their own issues, console are just having some of their own issues. It's just the way it goes, unfortunately. It's just the way games work. Yes, you know, I wish the devs would communicate a little bit more. They could probably communicate a little bit more than what they already do, but they are very, very busy. We've got to respect that and realise that. But they do have a lot of work to do, and probably we've not the first clue of what it takes to be a game developer. You know, we just enjoy playing the games, even though we've got our frustrations when things go wrong with them. We have to kind of, as people have said, you know, report things in a polite, courteous manner, you know, then I'm sure they'll do their best to respond to people and hopefully fix those issues. But if people are, you know, aggressive or nasty with them and abusive, then it's kind of like, why should they? Why should they give that person the time of day if they're gonna? Yeah, you know, I get you frustrated because things are wrong with the game, but I mean, what can we do about it? There's other games in the past that have had game developers that just haven't communicated as well. There's one particular game I used to cover on my channel quite a bit when it came out, Marvel's Avengers. I won't mention the company that made it, but most of you probably know or have heard of the company. But they were very bad on the communication side of things. They were very, very bad at communicating. They didn't communicate with people, and people were voicing their concerns that they had about things, about the game, and problems they were having, and it's like the devs didn't want to know, but you know, that got frustrating. But you have to just air your opinions and be respectful, and just remember that, you know, Funcom isn't the only company developing a game, and they're not the only company that are coming under fire for not communicating. Like I say, the company that made Marvel's Avengers were very, very good at not communicating, and it got very, very frustrating, which obviously ultimately led to the game being shut down, which is a shame because I really enjoyed playing that game. But ultimately these things happen where, you know, mistakes are made and companies don't communicate and what have you, and people get frustrated and rage quit, and fire off at the developers, oh you don't talk, you don't this, that and the other. And I think we need to kind of look at it both ways, from a developer perspective and a consumer as we are. You know, and just be mindful that how would we feel if they were in their shoes. I'm sure we'd feel very frustrated that we couldn't fix the issues that people were having. It's yeah, it's a tough one. We've just got to, as long as we can stay together as a community and enjoy doing what we're doing, and I'll try and keep bringing the content to you guys of what you want to see. You're more than welcome to give ideas and suggestions of what you'd like to see, and if it's a game genre that I would try or that I'm kind of into, then obviously I would certainly have a look at it. There are certain games that I'm not very big on, if I'm being honest. Some that I would like to try, but just because the way it's laid out and the way it works makes it difficult for me because of...
It's the noisy, rude ones that draw all the attention.
Yeah, exactly. And it just causes problems, doesn't it? But yeah, if you've got any other game ideas you'd like to see, let me know.
If you cover for your multivitamins while holding the second bottle, you can combine them.
I was going to ask somebody this as well, because I couldn't remember. I knew there was a way you could combine stuff, but I didn't know. So you've got to be holding one, and then what did you say? So if I've got hold of one now, what do I need to do? Did you say? Sorry, I didn't get a chance to see what you were saying.
Haha, William is the bulwark of Dayz.
Yeah, the bulwark of Dayz. Yeah, what was it you were saying about the tablets, William? Sorry. Have you got one in your hand? That's my rangefinder, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just sorting some stuff out while we're... Oh, never mind. Well, something in the road then.
It should give the prompt to combine pressing circle.
Oh, right, yes, thank you. Sorry, I didn't just quite get a chance to read the end of the message there. Yeah, I think that did fill them up a little bit. I think that did do a bit. Of course you can take doors off vehicles, which is cool. Which we don't want to do, obviously. We're just having a look. It doesn't seem like there's anything there. I don't think much spawns at these, but it's always worth a quick look, because you never know. Seems to be going dark as well, I think. Which obviously isn't great, because you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing very well for very long. But we'll have to just manage as best we can, I think. try and get along to the next bit at least before it does. Come on then. Come on then. Oh, I think my knife just broke. Yep, it did. Wonder I ended up punching there then. Funny how there's that one zombie just there. Yeah, so that's one knife broken, that's why we ended up punching. I'm not gonna bother looting those industrial.
Find the katana.
The katana. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Take all the heads off. If only, eh? Yeah, if only. But yeah, I know I've mentioned it before, but obviously I'll mention it every time I'm live, of course, and obviously in videos. But a great way you can now support the channel financially, if you would like to do, that is. Nobody's under any obligation to do so, but if you would like to do, you'll notice on the channel homepage there is now a join button, and we've got 3 tiers. So you can choose from any of the 3 tiers that you want. Obviously the higher the tier, the more perks you're going to get, like for example sneak peeks in videos and even members only videos, and obviously that tells you your monthly amount of what it would be. Starts from the very lowest tier down to up to tier 3, and it just supports me. Another way that you can support me as a channel financially, if you are prepared to do that, by becoming a member. Like I say, it just gives you those little benefits, gives you potential members only videos and sneak peeks, like I say, plus members only polls, if I do any community posts, stuff like that, and lots of other bits and pieces to be added to them in the future, but we've just got the 3 at the moment. And yeah, it would be very, very much appreciated. Any funds obviously that are, or should I say donations rather, or membership fees that are made, all goes towards helping grow the channel. So it could go towards new, funding new equipment, upgrading all my different equipment that I have, like a microphone, etc., things like that. And it would really help me out massively, because obviously it would show me your support and how much you just do appreciate the content that I do, because I very, very much appreciate you guys, obviously, and your support, not just for showing up on a Friday, but obviously your support watching the videos as well is very, very much appreciated. Oh, server restart. Right, I'll have to give that a second. But yeah, you do get server restarts as well like that can happen, so just be mindful of those.
Are you planning to move to PC?
Not at the moment, but what I'd like to do is ideally have my PS5 linked up to my PC, so that with a capture card, whenever I do a live stream, I can obviously do it a lot easier, because when I have my console linked up to a PC with a capture card, like for example when we get a server restart like this, rather than you guys having to look at the same screen as me, I can have a different picture up and some different music or whatever, and I can have all my different screens showing, well, pictures and things showing throughout the live stream, or if a game ever freezes and I need to close it, I can change the picture. And not only that, I can schedule my live streams through it as well. I can also obviously schedule the live stream and have it showing on YouTube as a thumbnail for a little while in advance, like Angar does and lots of other people, just so that people are aware that I'm going to be doing a live stream rather than just a go live like I have to do at the moment. Because obviously literally it's a case of at the minute just press a button and go live kind of thing. And my PC that I've got at the minute just really isn't up to the job, I don't think, personally. Because it's not mega slow, but it's not the best. And obviously, as you all know, PCs do cost.
Yeah, the schedule thing would help you a lot.
Yeah, because obviously PCs do cost a little bit. I mean, you don't need to spend thousands if you don't want to do. You can work on a budget, but, you know.
What do you need to get this?
What do you mean? What do I need to get? Sorry if I sound like I'm being a bit thick there, I'm not deliberately. I'm just wondering what you mean, so that I can answer you correctly. Don't want to give you a wrong answer or not make any sense. What do you mean? What do I need to get? If you're talking PC wise, essentially it's a PC that actually is a bit of a higher spec than what I have now. Because what I've got at the moment is only a, I think it's like a 1080 Ti graphics card and very basic kind of thing. It's not terribly slow. I mean, I've played Conan on it a little bit, but it is a little bit laggy.
If you want to connect the PS5 to the PC.
Yeah, because if you use a capture card, excuse me, what I can do is instead of my lead that goes to my television from the PlayStation now, going to a monitor, I can have that going into my PC, so that I'll be playing the PS5 like I am now, but it'll be the PC running the stream, and me obviously playing the games or Conan or whatever we're doing on the console just as we are now. So you'll see this picture as you do now, but it just means that I can have scheduled stuff and I need a hand saw, like scheduled live streams, and obviously makes it easier to have them scheduled. And obviously if a game ever crashes, like, sorry to say it, Conan does sometimes, if I need to put any passwords in for anything or hide any server names, etc.
So you need a capture card.
Not so much a capture card. I've actually got a capture card at the moment, although it's not the most up-to-date one like Elgato, for example. It's actually the Ava Media Live Gamer Mini, which isn't too bad. It does work at the moment, but I could probably do with upgrading that. But it's not just that, it's the PC as well. I need a better PC. The graphics card will probably do the job, because I've got that all up to date. I've just updated that recently and had a look at it. That will probably do the job. It's just obviously I need a better PC that can run a bit better on a bit better spec, because obviously the one I've got may struggle a little bit, and obviously I want it to be a decent live stream. I don't want it to be all messed up and, you know, laggy and stuff for people to watch. I want it to be a nice experience for people. And obviously, yes, it can be stable and unstable on here, but
Are you jumping on Conan after your stream?
I may well be doing, yeah. I do need to check my server briefly, so... Oh, hello. Let's see you in here. Yeah, I will possibly be jumping on briefly just to have a look at the server and see how it's going, just check everything's alright and that there's people behaving themselves kind of thing. So, but yes, I will be jumping on briefly. Just thought this week we'd change it up with a little bit of Dayz, since it's something I've been getting back into, although it's a PvE server I'm playing on. So I just thought I'd try something a bit different and give us all a little break from Conan. Not that we're bored or fed up of it, of course, because far from it. Still plenty of ideas that I've got of videos coming up very, very soon, so stay tuned for those. Lots of exciting stuff still to come. Now I'm not sure with this server whether they have full night time or whether it's already going daytime. Not actually sure. I will have to see. Where am I trying to go here? I know where I'm trying to go, but I'm already getting have I got a glow stick on my bag? No, thought I had. That's weird.
You have to check out my new Dayz. The server was fine when I was on. No issues.
Oh right, well, no worries, William. Thank you. That's good to know. Good to know. Much appreciated. What's this? Not exactly our colour. Yeah, not gonna bother. I think it'll look a bit unusual. A pink raincoat on a guy. Another BK. Why do we keep finding these? Not gonna take it because I don't need it just yet. Right. Oh, I know where I am. I think. Well, I think I do anyway. I think I just need to be a little bit further up here. There's a certain place I'm trying to get to. Oh, that one's locked.
You said before you liked the Tomb Raider games.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, definitely. I played the first one of the trilogy that came out a little bit, the newer ones, and then the Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Like both of those. Gotta say, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is probably more of my favourite out of the three. Just for the controls, I think, for one thing, are a lot easier. Well, I thought I knew where I was. Oh. Need to be careful here. I've kind of lost my bearings a little bit here at the minute. I think I need to be further that way.
Ever played those older ones?
In the past, a long, long time ago. Not on the current updated PS5 versions, I haven't, no. But I did play the very original first one that came out, especially back on PlayStation 1. And what a difference it is now with controls and movement compared to then. It's very different. But yeah, I did play the original. Not so much the other, but my friend who was in the stream earlier, Beast Slayer, he's pretty much played all of them.
Yeah, it's very different now.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely is. See what we've got in here. SG5K, Mike will take it because you never know. Ah, that's handy. Combat helmet. It's
But
bad
the
in.
first one was quite the revolution when it came out.
Oh gosh, wasn't it? Yeah, wasn't it just? Colt 1911. What does a 1911 give you? What if, yeah. Take the bullets at least.
Laura was everywhere.
Oh yeah. Well, this is just one of my favourite games, definitely. I did do a little playthrough series on my channel, where I started doing one a little while back on Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and just wasn't really getting the views, unfortunately, so I didn't carry on with it. I suppose if things were different now, then you know I'd possibly consider doing a playthrough again if people wanted to watch it, maybe as a revisit before the new Tomb Raider game comes out, whenever that's going to be. Because we do know we are getting a brand new one. When, we still don't really know yet, but we know we are getting one. I don't think we've heard a date for it as yet. I don't think the night time's very long on here by the look of it. It does look as if it's brightening up a bit again, or is it just me? Does it seem like it's coming daytime again, or is it just me imagining it? Possibly not. Let's sneak off this way if we can. Yeah, the making the campfire and the cooking's one thing I've not really done a lot of yet on Dayz. Like making the fire and after you've caught a fish and then cooking it. I've seen lots of people do it, like the Running Man for example. I like watching his channel. His content's very good. Another one called Lottie, I watch her YouTube uploads a little bit as well. So apologies about the darkness, guys. Obviously there's not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. This is one of the things that happens in Dayz. It gets very dark at times. Now if you're just playing normally, the beauty of this is you could just log off and come back in a bit when it's daylight again. Hopefully the night times aren't too long on here. Like I said, I don't really know any details about the server, so we'll just have to grin and bear it, unfortunately. Hopefully it won't be night time for too long. Looks a bit
you can't speed it like in Conan.
Yeah, you don't get the little light around you like you do in Conan. I could put a torch on, or I have got a little flare, a glow stick. I could put that on my bag, but I kind of didn't want to use it. I don't think I've even got if I've got a battery ever. No. Let's say I've had a battery, I can put the torch on, but it's also a bit risky putting a torch on because if people are very shooty, if anybody happens to be around here and they just spot a torch, they can spot you really easy. And they'll try and shoot you. Or they will just shoot you. To be honest, they'd probably kill me very easily. Being very undergeared like I am. So it's probably just not worth the risk. At the moment. Hopefully it won't be dark for too long though. Because I do realise you guys can't see very well. When it's like this, I can just about see myself. Get a nice little bit of a shadow when we come inside somewhere, but okay, mate.
We can see the bag moving low.
Oh, that's good. At least you can see that. Yeah. Like I say, apologies for the light situation. There may be a gamma option in settings. I'm not too sure. If there is, I could have possibly put that up, but there's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Let's just nip down on the beach again a minute. I would like to find a bottle or a canteen. Would be nice if we happen to find one of those, or a plastic bottle so I can fill it up with some fresh water at the well. Kind of stick on the beach here a minute, because at least it's a little bit brighter for you guys. If not a lot, at least it's a little bit. But yeah, this is pretty much Dayz. Like I say, pretty much a survival game. Only difference to Conan is, I suppose, the fact that you've got regular clothing and guns to use as opposed to swords and shields and melee weapons like we have in Conan. And yes, you don't have to eat maybe as often in Conan as you do on here, but it's still a survival game. But again, there's no real storyline to follow, so you can pretty much play it your way. If you want to be a nice guy and try and be friendly to everybody, be friendly to everybody. If you want to be a bandit and hold people up if you're geared, hold them up. If you're a shoot first, ask questions later person, shoot first, ask questions later. If you're a knock somebody unconscious and then tie them up and, you know, see what gear they've got sort of person, go for it. You play that. If you're just a keep yourself to yourself person, keep yourself to yourself, do whatever you want. They're entirely up to you. That's just the beauty of it. You play the game the way you want to play it. There's no right or wrong way to play, which is pretty cool. Just a pity, like I say, that it is night time like it is. Makes things a bit harder to see, but it does look as if it may be brightening up slightly in a moment.
The controversy of if Game Labs shot first or not.
Yeah, I've not really got a gun that's worthy of shooting anybody yet, even though I've got one. It's probably not the best of shooters, you know. CR527, I mean, yeah, it's got a scope on it. Probably not the greatest of guns, but there are better ones, but you know. No, not gonna bother with that. There's a house.
It looks like it's close to dawn.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Just thinking that it does look like it's not far off now, which is good, because this game is a little bit harder to play for me anyway, but then even more so in the dark like this. Like I say, normally I'd log out and log back in again. But hey ho, we will persevere. Surprised some of these boats don't have anything on them. Well, the owl's still hooting, so I don't know. As the zombies are quite tricky to deal with when it's dark, when you can't see them. So you want to be really careful. over there. Right. If you can just about see that, where it says like Conhagen, it kind of looks like. Not Conhagen. But that bottom name essentially is meaning Berezino, which is a big city that we came from. That's back that way. And then this is 3 miles that way is... oh, I forgot what the town's called there. It's not Camishovo, it's... is it Cambiwobo? I can't remember the name. That might actually be even further on than that. Sure William will tell me. Come on, daytime. Can you believe that it's 8:30 already nearly? Crikey. Where's that time gone? That's madness. I did go in and check that house, didn't I? And then there's me checking it again. Cracking up. Telling you. Right, okay. So carefully make our way over here a bit. There's a house here.
You tell me, playing Conan and suddenly it's 1 AM in the morning.
Oh, I know. You think to yourself, don't you? I'll just have 10 more minutes, and that 10 more minutes has turned into 4 hours. It's... yeah. It's crazy. Crazy it is. The Gorky Bar. They don't give you a lot, but I'm not going to do the slogan that goes with that. That the running man also says. If you know the Milky Bar kid and the Milky Bars are on me, you'll know what I'm talking about. The running man always uses that one, but does it with the Zagorki bar, obviously. Yeah, we're not going to go there with that one. Not that we might need that yet, but we'll take it with us because we never know if we manage to find the stove. Let me just check the player pop actually. There's about 4 or 5 other people then. It's surprisingly quiet. Maybe this is a quiet server, I don't know. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll try and make our way a bit further down south, and then I think we'll be almost at 9 o'clock. Got about half an hour to go. Not heard any gunshots or anything, so I'm guessing anybody else that is around is not in this area. There must be. There's quite a big map, generous. Obviously we're a bit cold now because of our top. We do need a better top. Just wish I could have found the firefighter jacket. That would have been nice. Not gonna bother with that.
Wait till you're running through the forest at night and get attacked by wolves.
Oh yeah, I've seen that happen to people. Yeah. Scary. Scary stuff. Well, yeah, apologies about the light, guys. I realise it's been dark for quite a little while. It's out of my hands, unfortunately. Well, if I try and stick to the lighter areas, at least you can see a little bit. It's not like I've even got another server that I could, that's another community one that I play on that I could jump to.
Cam won't know.
That's it, well then Camby Wobo, yeah. I knew when I saw the Cam something else, and I think, is it Camby Shobo or Camby Wobo? It's Camby Wobo, the first one. And it's Camby Shobo, I think. It's Camby Shobo, isn't it? And then Electro, I believe. And then Cherno, if I've got those in the right order. I could be wrong. You'll know probably better than me with the amount of play hours in the game. Not that that's a bad thing. Like me saying I've got over 3,500 hours in Conan, you know. You only get that because you play a lot, don't you? Or if you make content on the game, then yeah, you're gonna have that many hours. Really surprised that some of these boats don't have anything on them.
On Conan I'm getting close to 2k hours.
Very nice. Getting there. Obviously mine's only so high because I make content on the game, so that's why I'm always playing it so much. Like I say, I would like to cover some new games in the future, so we'll certainly probably have a look at the new GTA 6 when that eventually releases. Looks like it's going to be a little wait yet, but yeah, we'll definitely have a look at that when it comes out. But yeah, it's really good now that I've got to the position we're at with the channel of, you know, well over 500 subs now. We're climbing nicely, which is great, and obviously that means we've got a lot of the new features that YouTube offers, which I've already mentioned.
There's really a lot of Conan videos out there.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so I've already mentioned one of the ways that you can obviously become a channel member, which you'd be very welcome as part of the family, of course, but also you've got the super thanks, which is something you can help the channel with on videos. If you really enjoy them and you want to leave a super thanks, that would be gratefully appreciated as well. And also super stickers,
If you could cover other stuff too.
Super stickers, super chats, you know, we've got all of those enabled now, so if anybody ever felt able to give, I don't expect anybody to, obviously, but if they felt able to, whatever is given is obviously very, very, very gratefully appreciated. And obviously one of the other bonuses with a channel membership that I forgot about is you also get a member shout out, so I'd include your names possibly in videos, or if they're not in text on videos, I would certainly give you a shout out in live streams or at the end of a video as a channel member, so that more people see that and then consider doing the same. You get your name out there a bit more, especially if you're another content creator. It gets your channel a bit of awareness as well. I've certainly had a lot of help and support from the likes of Angar and Whack4863 and some other people over time, you know, give me advice and tips on things of what to do and what not to do and what to watch out for, and very, very grateful to them. Because we're all in it for the same thing, aren't we? We're all in it to share our experiences of games and what we like doing. We're not in it to be a competition. Well, I'm certainly not. I'm there to, you know, share my enjoyment of games that I like playing with other people, and hopefully it entertains them. And if it's a game where you can develop builds for characters or for bases or anything like that, I like to be able to share that and hopefully entertain people. something I never thought I'd be doing is YouTube a long time ago. Or I thought I'd give it a try, but never actually thought it would go anywhere. But thankfully, seeing some amazing growth now, which is absolutely amazing. I've already lost the road already. Should be just here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Get back on the road a minute now because I can't really see where we're going down there.
Cammy Wubbo then Saul Mitney then Electro.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. I knew I'd got them muddled up, but yeah. When you play the amount of hours you've played, obviously you're going to know them a lot easier. I'll get them again, I'll start to remember them. Like I say, I only really played on and off with a friend a little while back, and then I've only just got back into it recently as a friend that I play with, and obviously we play on a PvE server, which is nice, and it's good for me. That as a way of getting back into the game again and learning stuff again. Gosh, this is a long night time. I know, is it Electro? Can be quite a shooty town, so I believe. If it's a high pop server especially. The Electro and Cherno, they can both be quite shooty, so I've heard. I mean, anywhere on the map can be, but especially those towns I've heard can be. Trapping myself behind the door. It's this way I was going, isn't it? Nearly running back the way we came from. Terrible. And it makes it more interesting, I think, because you haven't got a map in front of you unless you've got a second monitor or you've got your phone or your tablet with an external map on to follow. It's a lot harder to actually figure out where you are and where you're going. But, you know, we'll keep going. We'll get there eventually.
Lol, imagine if you are going back the way you came.
Yeah. I won't be impressed with myself, let's say that. But I'm thinking that's the ocean on my left and this is the mountains on my right, so I think we're still going the right way. Yeah, but yeah, can you imagine? I've got to turn around and run all the way back to where we came from. That does happen to people. People have done that. Now, obviously we might bump into somebody down here, because obviously this is where a lot of people do come to, unless everybody that's on is up in the middle of the map somewhere. They might well bump into somebody, you never know. Hopefully if we do, they are friendly. Yeah, shivering because we need a new jacket. Where's me? He's gone. Pop another one of them just to keep us up on the vitamins. That should help us a little bit. Oh, I don't want to pull the door off. No, nothing in there, so we'll carry on. Does look like it's kind of coming daytime slightly now. Possibly going to rain as well, which isn't great. So if we had the fire jacket, we'd have a bit more fire protection. Well, not fire protection, I mean fire protection. I mean warmth and protection from the rain. It's alright, it's getting late, chat. It's Friday and it's getting late again. Been a long day. But yeah, going back to what you were saying, I think it was you, Julius. Yeah, I'd definitely up for covering some new content in the future. Maybe a revisit to Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Yeah, it is coming back now, isn't it? Must be coming into daytime once again. That was quite a long night, I think, really. But if you're new to the game like me, this is one way I'd say it is either stay on the beach down there to the left or keep on the road if you've got the food and drink to get you to the next little town, because you can easily get lost. I certainly don't still know where I'm going in the middle of the map or anything. Got a lot to learn yet. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys coming in and spending a bit of time with me. It's very, very good of you to give up a couple of hours on your Friday evening to chill with me. Yep, and it's raining. Brilliant. Our temperature's going to go down a bit as well now. We're not going to suffer, but we do need a better jacket. Ideally a rain jacket of some sort, or a firefighter jacket would have been nice. But we'll have to wait till the next...
Lol, as if you couldn't feel more miserable.
Yeah. Just come out of a dark night and now you're in the cold and the wet. Come on then, zombie. Come on. Still no bleed. You know, chat, we've done very well to get away without having a bleed today. And I've probably just jinxed it now with saying that. I'll probably get one off the next zombie. Look at that one stood on the roof of that house. That's possibly been shut inside at some point. That's why he's stuck on the roof. Yeah, yeah. Hell that. Whatever, zombie. I think we're... What's that? Some jam, that's handy. I'm not going to snack on that now, I'll keep that for a bit. As you never know. That might come in handy in a little while. Jam can be quite handy for you. Sorry, my eye's just watering a little bit. Is it to rub my eye? Right. Is she coming or is she? No. Oh, yeah. Two of them. You coming? Hey. I don't really want to deal with two of them. They've been a bit skittish, aren't they? Trouble is that one on the roof spot says they'll scream or something, and these two will both outgrow at the same time. And if we kind of got them split up.
The rain confuses them.
Yeah, perhaps it does. Don't know where they are or what they're doing. Right, what's this wet stuff? What? That's what I'm doing. Oh, and now it's thundering as well, I think. Yep. There's your third thing. Cold, it's wet, now it's thundering. That'd be marvellous.
Low.
Blammy marvellous. He's stuck on the roof, so he's possibly been trapped in at some point. Can't do us any harm up there, I don't think, so... Yeah. Alright, what condition am I
Perfect morning for a walk in the country.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Alright. Those aren't the best of shoes, so we'll dump them. And we'll put those on. So they're pristine, so they'll last us a little longer. Whoa. We'd have to be out here in a thunderstorm, wouldn't we? So, flat cap, we definitely don't want that.
Reminds me when in Conan it's night, and raining and there's a sandstorm.
Oh gosh, yeah. What are these BKs laying around? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And then you move up to the Highlands where it's just constantly raining. Right, we did that one.
But now it rains in the desert too.
Does it? Ooh. Motorbike helmet, I mean that'd be good, but people can't hear when you try and talk to them if you've got that on. Your microphone gets very muffled, so it's really not worth it. Next house is a green, I believe that is. Stilted, I think they call this one. Well, it's a stilted house anyway. I know they say it's a stilted house. There's a CR. No mag in it though. It's a shame. No. There's a spot for a suppressor. What scope's that? That would be, yeah, probably the scope that's already on the one I've got, so we won't bother with that. Shunker, we don't need that. I don't know why, but I call this one the railway house, because I typically see a lot of these next to the railway. I don't know why I call it the railway house, but just do. That seems to be the name I've kind of come up with for them. I've heard other people give them different names. Oh, MK2 mag, that's handy. I don't have an MK2 yet, but Okay, 2 mag is handy.
Used to love this game, but since full release it seems so broken.
I'll do gaming, yeah. Nice to see you. Yeah, it certainly does have a lot more issues this on console to PC. Obviously you've got the beauty of mods on PC, haven't you, and fully modded servers. Trying to get my... Hey, did you see him pushing me then? That was a bit cheeky. What's that? Tomato. Badly damaged, but should be alright, won't munch it.
Oh no.
What's up, Julius?
That tomato looked awful.
It did, didn't it? Well, I'll be honest, it didn't taste much better either, but we're not literally eating it, so I'm not too worried, but yeah, I wouldn't normally eat a badly damaged tomato in real life, so yeah. Right, we came from that way. We're really not having much luck getting a new jacket anywhere, which is very surprising. Ah, some matches.
Cut the green bits off. You'll be fine, lol.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You got it exactly. Cut the nice bits out, eat the nice bits, throw the rotten bits, should be fine. I suppose if you were trying to survive somewhere and you're desperate, you'd do whatever it takes, wouldn't you? You'd eat whatever you could eat. If it was the difference between surviving and dying, you'd eat it, wouldn't you?
Oh no, lol.
Keep finding lots of caps everywhere, but no cleaver, that's helpful. Okay, wooden handguard, that's not the best, but we'll take it. Yeah, I'm not finding... Right, that's ruined, so I can't risk... Oops. And I just did exactly what I didn't want to do. Yeah. Don't ever pull something off if it says ruined. Because that's what'll happen.
But not courgette.
You'll end up doing what I just did. I meant to pull something else off, not that. And I kind of ended up messing that up, yeah. I didn't mean to do that. And obviously because that's ruined, I can't put it back on again now. Which is a bit of a bugger. But, you know, lesson number 1. Don't ever do that. Take something off that's ruined, because now I'm going to get even more wet. Well, what was that? Don't want that either. Luckily, I've been able to grab everything, but I'm going to have to hope and pray I can find another top around here somewhere now. So yeah, don't ever pull your thing off if it says it's ruined, because if you drop it, you can't put it on again. And I was trying to cancel out myself doing that. I didn't actually mean to do that, but I did it, so whatever. So yeah, always check the condition of something of your clothing first before you pull it off. As if, like me, you do what I just did and pull it off and it's ruined. Ah, spotter. I don't know what to do here now. Oh, typical. I don't think I'm going to be using that anytime soon. Probably won't be using the stove anytime soon. So can we get rid of anything else? Not move anything else up there. This is what a lot of it entails as well, messing about with loot. Right, give me that a minute. To go to... Right there, we're going to munch that as well. So yeah, welcome to anybody who's just joined, nice to see you. Normally we play Corner Exiles on a Friday, but we thought this particular week we'd change it up just a little bit. With a bit of Dayz, game that I'm just trying to get back into playing again. But we'll be back to our usual Corner Exiles next week, of course. This is the big part of this, is sorting all this out. That's going to have to go on my back like that. That might do for zombies for the minute. So yeah, I need to get a new jacket from somewhere. And we are rapidly running out of time. Which is just crazy where time goes when you're having fun and getting back into a new game that you've not played for a long time. Did I shut that then? No, I didn't. There we go. What's that down there?
The UI never seemed to translate well onto console.
Right. Yeah, I get that. It's, yeah. It's an interesting one, that one, isn't it? The fact that it's supposed to be a survival game, but all the town names especially are in, like, Russian, I think it is, or something, aren't they? And you're expected to know Russian. Not a lot of us do, to be fair. But yeah. Just come out of there, didn't I? Yeah.
Have you tried playing with mouse and keyboard?
Not on console, I haven't, no. Not really set up for that on my console, but I have tried it a little bit on PC in the past, Dayz, and with a friend, and it's definitely interesting. I do think it's a little bit different on PC compared to console. But yeah, I'm going to need to look for a new top somewhere. I don't think I'm going to get one in this town by the look of it, unless anything respawns. But not found anything there so far. As you can see, pretty much carrying a lot of stuff at the minute. Probably a lot of it we're not even going to end up needing. But you're going to grab it when you're running around because you're always thinking, oh, I never know, might need that, might need that.
On console.
Yeah, I realised you meant mouse and keyboard on console. Yeah, no, I haven't, no. That's something that I've yet to try, to be honest with you. I have heard a couple of people have tried it, and I suppose it makes it a little easier, doesn't it? A little bit more fluid. easier to do. But yeah, we've had a decent little run there. We've not really run into anybody, which I'm really surprised. I mean, it is a quiet server, so maybe there's a few other people on the server are in a different part of the map. But we're only a couple of minutes off 9 o'clock there now, and we normally do 2 hours on a Friday. So once again, thank you to everybody for coming in. Thank you for checking this out and having a look with me, seeing what you think. Thank you for chatting, thank you for your questions, thank you for your help. Leave me a like if you did enjoy it.
Put the shorter on her shoulder.
Yep. Comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any future videos like this one, or live streams rather like this one, or even Conan Exiles, which is our main game that we'll be back to our usual schedule hopefully next Friday.
Cheers, buddy. See you Sunday, no doubt.
Or any future content from Conan Exiles or from Dayz. Yeah, no worries, I'll do gaming. You probably most likely will. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet already, do consider doing so. It's totally free to do. It's just a way that you can support the channel. Also, if you feel financially able to support the channel, you can also click the join button and become a member. If you go check out that little join tab there, and it'll give you all the details of the 3 little tiers that you can join, and you can choose one there of what level of membership you like. Alright then guys, thank you so much once again. That's it from me. So until the next video, or next Friday 7 PM UK time, it's bye bye for now.
See you on Sunday, guys.